On Football United, first up, let's talk about Ogbeche FC, who signed a new head coach in, should we just call him Kiko Ramirez for the sake of brevity? 51-year-old, plenty of experience obviously in Spain and in Poland, but Ogbeche have a task at hand to bounce back from the depths of last season. But Kerala Blasters Football Club have made a very important signing in the 29-year-old Adrian Luna. Let's catch up with a few gentlemen who know a little bit more about this man.
Greetings from Sydney, Australia. Hope everyone's well. Adrian Luna, what a signing. The first big foreign signing for the Kerala Blasters on a 2-year deal. Luna had a standout season down under here in the A-League, of course. Melbourne City winning the double. Luna being pivotal, over 50 games, a bag full of goals and a lot of assists. If you look closely at the stats, I think it's 8 goals and 10 assists. But what I like about Luna is his attacking capability out of midfield. He's shown that time and time again over 2 seasons here. I must say I'm very surprised that Kerala got him, considering that he did so well with Melbourne City over 2 seasons. And as we all know, Melbourne City is part of the City Football Group, where you would have thought that maybe Mumbai would have brought him across to the Hero Indian Super League. But a compelling signing. I think Blasters fans will be very happy with this acquisition. He's still young enough to deliver at the top end of the game, has represented his country at under 17 and under 20 level.
What I have seen is he plays mostly on the right side, moving between right half space to the half line. He has good attacking threat, he can keep the ball well, is a very good passer and can progress the ball very well through passing. His weakness is a lack of speed, also a bit of dribbling. He is not a very good dribbler. He does not beat his man 1 versus 1 a lot.
In yet another huge transfer news coming in, Chennaiyin FC have signed Joby Justin from ATK Mohun Bagan. Now Joby, we remember, had a great time at East Bengal in the I-League, but since playing for ATK and then ATK Mohun Bagan, he hadn't got that many chances, and then the injury also hampered his career. Hopefully Joby can turn things around at Chennai, but it's a huge signing and he could be a key player for Chennai.
And more signings have been made. Hyderabad FC, they seem to be on a signing spree. They've signed Aniket Jadhav, and Bengaluru FC, who are also rebuilding, have signed a very, very experienced and I believe a key player in Jayesh Rane. Anant, what do you make of these 2 signings?
Yeah, great signings. I think Aniket Jadhav has plenty to prove. I mean, the Under-17 World Cup comes to mind, where everybody thought he's going to, light it up completely, but it wasn't to be for him. Jamshedpur FC, we've seen glimpses of what he can do. And now with Hyderabad under Manolo Marquez, you really want to see him go out all guns blazing and really express his potential. Jayesh Rane, 2-time winner of the Hero ISL, if my memory serves me right, with Chennai and with ATK, not ATK Mohun Bagan, will be also bringing in a lot of experience and pedigree to BFC. And they need some strong Indian presence as well because of the new rule, don't they?
Absolutely.
Sandesh Jingan has won the AIFF Player of the Year award. So well done to the Iron Man, as Igor teammates like Kolam Baladevi has won the same award in the female category. Also, congratulations to Manisha Kalyan, who's won the Emerging Player Award, and to Suresh Singh Wangjam, who we just can't seem to stop talking about on Football United, Maurya.
Absolutely. And also, so much happening this week actually. The AFC Women's Asia Cup logo has also been launched. That will be held in India in 2022. Really excited about that.
Suresh, firstly, congratulations. Must feel really good because in years worth of effort has taken shape in the form of this award. How does it feel for you?
First of all, thank you for having me here once again. And I was happy when I heard the news. And I'm delighted being named the AIFF Emerging Player of the Year. And I would like to thank you everyone.
Gurpreet, coming to you, the season starting in a few days with the AFC Cup. How are you looking at that? How important is that for the club?
पहले तो सुरेश ये कहाँ से याद किया इतना कुछ यार? That was amazing यार. I was like, is it the same person? मुझे लगा तुमने कहीं से लिखा हुआ है यार ये.
Bye. That's me, man. That's me.
यार, I never heard you speak like that.
Should I show my background?
Jokes apart, I mean, it's very, very good to see, a player like Suresh getting an award like that. It's great. And it's good to have the pre-season starting again. Good to have new boys here. Finally, we have, all of us together in a beautiful place like Bellary, where we are right now, thanks to the JSW setup. And we are really looking forward for this AFC Cup game because it's one of the few chances that an Indian club gets to participate in a continental stage, and we want to make the nation proud and BFC fans proud.
How is it going so far? How is the training been? How are the sessions been?
Yeah, everyone is working so hard, giving 100% in the pitch, most importantly, and we are really looking forward, because even last time we were out in the qualifiers, so this time we want to go full and win all the game.
Gurpreet, how important is that game, given what happened in the previous season for BFC? Because this is sort of the first game that you have to bounce back from what was a disappointing season by your lofty standards.
So obviously that's the kind of, like you said, expectation and standard we have set, and anything less than that is a disappointment. But the truth is, the reality is that we have to maybe turn around things, make some changes, I guess, and start all over again. And that's what I think the club has been trying to do. And I'm very, very happy with whoever has come in and is trying to help the club and try to build up what the club is playing for.
Okay, now we know that with time, obviously, the new signings will be announced, Gurpreet, but some guys like Jayesh Rane, who are proven performers in the Indian domestic circuit, have gotten an opportunity now with Bengaluru FC. What's it been like interacting with some of the new faces in the camp, and how has your interaction been with Coach Marco as well?
Well, I think it's brilliant to have such new faces and also familiar faces, because people like Jayesh and Rohit, they have played in the ISL before. We have new foreign signings as well who have come in. So I think it's a good thing to have in the club. And also, I think these players, when they come to this club, they realize that whatever they've done in the past, it doesn't matter. That's what the good thing about this club is. Whenever someone comes in, you need to build your respect. You need to build your, build yourself. And with Coach Marco, it has been phenomenal so far. Touchwood, he's very demanding. He wants to, play more aggressive football, and that's very enjoyable, even though it's very tiring. Not basically for me, but for people like Suresh who have to run a lot. It's fun to be at the back of it and make sure that we are playing football in a way which we enjoy and also destroy opponents.
I really love his tactics, and as Gurpreet bhai mentioned, he's very aggressive with the ball, without the ball, and he want, like, example for the midfield also, he wants a very simple, not just basic things.
Getting this prestigious AIFF Emerging Award, what was your first reaction? Were you the first guy to get a phone call, or was it Chetri bhai who got the phone call? I want to know this. This has been playing on my mind a lot.
Obviously, all the decisions and all the news comes to Chetri bhai first. we are pawns in the chessboard. Chetri bhai is the main guy. So he gets all the calls and all the news before, and when I got to know, I was like, yaar, abhi to kuch diya tha, fir se de rahe usko, yaar, kya ye matlab ho kya raha hai ye club mein? He's very eager to learn. और इससे ज़्यादा मेरे से तारीफ मत करो, मेरे को मतलब खराब लगे.
One more thing. Was Suresh different in training the day after the award was announced? When he came into training,
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
अभी तो भाई
ये तो मतलब लास्ट आएगा तो पहले जाएगा, ऐसा हो गया था. और बोलता था गाड़ी का दरवाजा खोलो, मेरे को जाना है.
That's all.
और बोलता था ये ले खाने की प्लेट रख के आओ.
What has been the kind of fun that you have, when you're done with training, when you're away from it, or maybe if you get a day off, which I'm sure is very rare?
Some of the boys, they just like to, stay in their rooms, and right now, some boys were playing cricket outside, in a small space. So that's something, most of us do. And otherwise, we play Ludo. Suresh is very competitive. हाथ ही पकड़ लेता है, नहीं खेला मैं. So Suresh is a very competitive guy when it comes to Ludo.
He's like,
पापा से लेके आया था 200 रुपए वो.
see, Anand bhai, can you see he's wearing something in his hand? That still one. It's little heavy also. Sometimes he tried to hit with that.
Gurpreet bhai, last time when Chetri bhai was here with Suresh, Suresh revealed that entire father-son relationship between you. Tell us a bit more. How did it start? He has one version where you saved the penalty and.
आपने मतलब मेरी नब्ज पकड़ ली 10 यार.
Please tell us.
नहीं, I think I tell him, Suresh, he's there only. I tell him all the time. I said, यार अगर वो दिन, there was a day in last year's pre-season. Again, I was very lucky. I got the opportunity to play with room.
For
my room for 1 month, and he learned a lot of stuff, I guess. So we created this bond. I liked this young guy wants to learn so many things. He's always eager, wants to ask questions. It was good to have that. Usually you don't have young players who are willing to be that open and make sure that they are asking right questions. So it was good to have that. I think after 10 days or something like that, after being his roommate, ये dining area में एक different table पे बैठता था, with I think some other young boys, and we had this one table where all the senior members used to sit and some other foreigners. तो एक दिन पता नहीं मुझे क्या हुआ, मैंने इसको बोला कि आजा इधर बैठ, इधर खाना खाना. पहले तो बोला नहीं खाएगा क्योंकि all the seniors are sitting, Shetiwai is sitting and stuff like that. So he was very shy. I was like नहीं यार आजा. बस वो दिन है और आज का दिन है.
Somebody who loves scoring goals, somebody who's a winner, and somebody who will probably inspire Hyderabad to glory this season. Who? None other than Bart Ogbeche.
Bart, motivation to join Hyderabad? What tipped this the scale in favor of HFC for you?
A lot of things, to be honest. I'm really excited to be part of the HFC family, and a lot of things from what most of us saw last season, from the style of play, which was really, really very attractive. I think we all fell in love with the way Hyderabad surprised everyone. I really think they were the surprising team.
But he spoke of the playing style. What did he make of the playing style, and how easy or difficult is it to adapt to this style of play?
I think it depends on the kind of player you are, to be honest. Their playing style wasn't very different from ours last season when I was still at Mumbai City, so it wasn't different to the way we played over there. And not much of a difference to what I've been used to in Europe, I would say. So I think it makes it a little bit more easier for me to adapt to such playing styles.
Bart, you're moving here from Mumbai. Mumbai had a lot of fairly senior players in your Amrinders and Rowlands. This is a very young team. So the responsibility on the likes of you, Joao Victor, Edu Garcia are a lot more. How do you look at that? That in a sense you have to guide the young Indian players alongside winning the games.
I love playing with young players. I love playing with youngsters and also guiding them. And it's true that Mumbai had a relatively more experienced squad compared to that of Hyderabad, but last season would have done Hyderabad a lot of good to most of the youngsters. And you talked about Joao Victor. Now we have Edu Garcia coming on board, and a few other more experienced players over there. The thing is, you always need the right balance. To be honest, you always need the right balance. Having all experience is great, but having youngsters mixed up with experienced players is great.
But Hyderabad have been in the Hero ISL for 2 seasons. They haven't yet made the top 4. So obviously the fans, the management would be expecting that you can guide them, you and the others can guide it. Does that put extra pressure on the player when you know that we have to kind of get the top 4 this year?
There is a pressure, but I think it comes from the way you kind of manage that. I'd be lying if I said I was relaxed, no pressure and all that. No, that's not true. That's not true. There is part of pressure, that's honest, but it has to be channeled in the right way, right? It has to add to your motivation, and it has to add to your drive of wanting to be successful. The will to win,
Speaking of the best, Bart, right on the top of the all-time top scorers in the Hero ISL is a certain gentleman called Ferran Corominas, who you know very well. Is chasing that record something that will be on your mind in this season, since you're third on the list?
I keep on getting those questions coming my way, but I think that's an inevitable one. That's really an inevitable question. But no, I don't go chasing records, to be honest. I don't go chasing records, and chasing that is not something on my mind. What's on my mind, first and foremost, is the team's success. And in this case, I'm the team that has never made it to the playoffs before, or that is yet to make it to the playoffs. So a step at a time. So that's going to be the first goal and objective. And obviously, as a striker, they expect you to score goals. I don't have any doubts about that. I'm going to score goals. I will score goals. I only keep my fingers crossed that I stay healthy, and I hope to score much more than I've ever done ever since I've been playing in the ISL. And if I'm able to match Koro's record or beat that record, then that would just be awesome. But chasing the record is not something I have on my mind. What I have on my mind is chasing a record with my team and trying to make history with my team.
In the Hero ISL, you scored plenty of goals. Your favorite goal and your favorite moment in the Hero ISL so far?
Am I allowed to come up with 2 or 3?
Yeah. Go ahead.
One of the favorites I'll say was my very first goal with Kerala Blasters against ATK. But my favorite, I think, should be the left foot shot I scored against Chennai when I was with Northeast.
Yes.
We managed to beat them 1-0, and that set us on the right track of really making it to the playoffs.
But one thing, Northeast had never made it to the playoffs. Somebody came and they made it. Mumbai had never won the trophy. Somebody came and they made it. No pressure this time at Hyderabad.
No pressure.
That's it.
Come on, guys. Take it easy. Stop piling the pressure more on me.
A message to all the fans, Hyderabad fans watching this, Bart.
Hyderabad fans watching this, I'm more than super excited to be part of the family, and a huge challenge lies ahead for all of us. But making it to the top 4 wouldn't be possible without you guys, so we'll be needing you to support us in every way possible.
Let's turn our attention to the Indian sports honours that have also been recently announced, Maurya.
Yes, and a few wins for Indian football as well. Brandon Fernandes, Breakthrough Men's Performance of the Year. This is for 2019. What a year it was for him, for FC Goa, then for the national team. Congratulations, Brandon.
Also, congratulations are in order to Manyapada as the fan club of the year. This is something that they won before as well. So congratulations to you guys. They continue backing Kerala Blasters, the 2-time runner-up. They would want to go a step beyond this time. They've got the fans backing, as we've often known.
Absolutely. And even better news for Kerala, lifetime achievement for the one, the only I.M. Vijayan. This just pleases me so much, man. My all-time favorite Indian footballer, I.M. Vijayan, deservedly getting the lifetime honor. Fantastic news, that one.